Okay, like closer on the couch.
Awesome. And come a little bit closer on the couch. Perfect.
Yeah, that's what
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So we both have a condition called Turner syndrome, which is where it's a genetic condition where we're missing chromosomes and a chromosome in our cells. And we both at like 12 years old went to a camp for Turner syndrome, and so we met there.
I think just how strong it's been through the different seasons and transitions of our life. It's just been amazing going from like middle schoolers to and how you were like praying for me in middle school to now how we're graduating college, and just how like strong and connected we for me.
Yeah.
I think of like during a camp when we were in middle school, but also I remember my first fall retreat, how we were able to room together.
Yeah.
And that was such a special time because I was such a new disciple, and I was able to get such wisdom from you and experiences and how to do it. And I also think like we just have so much fun together at the retreat, so I think that's a very joyful memory.
Studying the Bible with her was so special. To know her in that deeper sense was really cool, and to get to see her heart on a deeper level than when we were 12 years old. I went back to like my middle school prayer journal from the week that we were together, and I saw prayers about her, and so to see God answer those with like years later was mind-blowing, and it was so bonding to be able to be a part of that moment in her life.
I think just by knowing the seasons of life that we're in, it can be really unique having like full-time working schedule and college schedule. So just knowing and being really honest with how we're doing with each other, but also not being able to being able to balance that with humor and not being afraid to have lighthearted conversations along with the deep, heavy ones too.
Yeah. She's a nursing major, so she's doing her preceptorship, and I recently just did my student teaching, and so they're both very taxing experiences, so we're always like asking each other how we're doing, and I always appreciate Cassie's always asking like where my energy levels at, where my stress levels at, and always just checking in with me because she's such just a nurturing personality naturally. I think for Cassie, she is one of the most compassionate people that I know, the way that you constantly think about others before yourself, and it's no coincidence that you chose to be a nurse, and I think that's the spirit in God in you wanting to give and pour yourself out to other people, so I see so much of Jesus in that.
I think you've helped me see God all the way along with your compassionate heart, and just by like being so patient with me in my own journey with God, and being such a light and true example of Jesus, from even praying for me in middle school to now. You're always someone I can think of as such a faithful friend, such a spiritual friend who is so wise, and you know your word, and I think it's so special even just like seeing you serve in the ministry and being able to have dreams for me to serve too, and that calls me closer to God.
Oh, thank you.
The season of life we're in, it can be really challenging to get intentional one time, just with different responsibilities in life and work, but I think like you've just been so amazing and like overcoming that and always being there for me, and I always know like I can be honest with how I'm doing too, so we find really creative ways through the craziness.
No, I agree. It's hard being in such a fast-paced world, and we both are in very busy schedules, and so to be able to take those times to just have together and be intentional and is definitely hard and takes effort.
It would be so challenging to do all of the really taxing responsibilities without a really close, faithful friend like you. I think I could never do life without female friendships and without having other people's grace and compassion, and I wouldn't want to.
When there are busy seasons, being understanding that that's where the other person's at, and not assuming that it's like, oh, they don't want to invest in their friendship, but accepting like there are seasons where your friendship's gonna look different, but still making the effort and being there for each other and how you can.
Can we end with another hug?
Of course.
Puppy breath.
I love you.